Nope, I forgot to change the title. It's still technically valid. It's still the 1 Year War. And now for a confusing as fuck intro.
Game or
No, that's what I'm saying. The intro is not representative of the game at all. It's a really cool game where you're just a grunt squad doing missions. It doesn't even really have much of a plot. So let's see, we can be the Earth Federation or the horrible villainous Principality of Zeon, those space-noid fuckers. I think we'll go Earth Federation, they're good guys. They also have more interesting suits. So this, I don't know which came first. I think the manga came first of the game came first, then the manga of Lost War Chronicles, where we find out their characters are not as fun as they should be. Luckily in this game, characterization is at a minimum. We just have to impress our various female staff members, and we get random cameos from dudes saying, "Hey, you're cool. You can use my mobile suit."
So basically, all of these women are cheating on their boyfriends, and they're just good with that, and we get to borrow their suits.
No. It's nothing salacious or anything. It's just they respect us. That's all. So yeah, we've got. These guys are a detriment. You get more points if you don't take your squad mates. And sometimes that's required for a good S rank.
So take nobody. Got it.
Well, not yet. S ranks aren't really achievable in the first couple of missions. Oh shit.
So it's like hiring people in Armored Core. They're really not going to help much.
None at all. But at the start you kind of need them because, we're just in gyms. And here we actually see the state of the world. The Red are Zeon. They control They control the entire kingdom of Canada. Let's go take it back.
No, not Canada.
Apparently, China, Australia, and part of Russia is just nobody cares.
Well, Australia's got fucked. If you might have noticed, there's a big chunk missing out of it. That's where they slammed a colony in, which removed, I think it's Sydney on that side.
Oh yeah, I know what happened. The emus have taken over.
Well, yeah, that was just Xeon's plan to eradicate the emus. It
really
didn't
like
work.
These hangar views, because they've got just enough little activity going on.
The emus had enough military power by that point to deflect meteors.
Yeah, all the stuff focuses on the Xeonic front versus EDF, but nope. It's emus.
If it was the EDF, Zeon wouldn't have had a fucking foothold in Earth. They would have been fucked.
Oh.
Zaku's cannot stand up against walking Fortress Balam.
That and how suicidal the troops would be.
Yeah. And how willfully destructive. Okay.
Oh, you're trying to take over our planet? Well, we don't give a shit how many buildings we blow up to get you off of it. We can fix those.
Okay. I'm going to turn the game volume down a bit because it gets incredibly noisy with all the boosting. And also, this doesn't use analog sticks for movement. I'm using the D-pad right now.
Oh.
Such janky movement.
Let's see. Yeah, shoulder buttons are for... Okay, trying to remember my buttons here. Yeah, L1 and R1 are to strafe.
If nothing else, there's at least better boosting than in the last game.
Yep.
I think I've seen you play this before, but I don't remember when.
Yeah, I've definitely played this before on stream. In fact, to completion, I'm pretty sure. But not in any state with commentary or anything. Or fucking about, as we're doing right now. Of course, unlike this game, while we get good boosting, in 1 Year War we had no real overheat. This we do. Overheating is very bad.
Overheating? Huh.
Yeah, from the boost bar. Also, most weapons tend to run on an overheat gauge. Let's see. So that's my shield button. Where is my... Okay, there's the sub button.
So they stole the worst of Battletech's.
No, it's just for boosting. And weapons only have their own overheat gauge. They don't turn you off or anything.
Oh, okay. So no overheating and exploding your
Nope.
machine gun ammo and just dying.
Flush the coolant.
Yeah, this is one of the pretty much one of the best games for just normal grunt mobile suit combat. It's got some pretty varied missions. Lots of suits are represented.
The grunts aren't just mindlessly standing there half the time.
Well, their AI is still pretty fucking terrible, but yeah. There's also, of course, like any Gundam game, features that'll barely be used. Like, I have a special attack. What's that special attack? It's to stand here and charge my shot. And it takes a while you stand utterly still as a sitting duck. That got improved a lot more in Battlefield Record. Also, woo, victory spin for the gun tank.
Nice. So when are you gonna do that Gundam Grand Strategy game?
G-Genesis, you mean? Or are you talking about Gihren's Greed?
I wonder if there's a Gundam mod for
the
Crusader Kings or something like that.
There should be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really going to touch Gihren's Greed anytime soon. It's just not visually interesting is the main issue. I could stream it, I don't know what benefit you guys would get. At least here there's something to look at.
I mean, people stream things like Hearts of Iron and...
Yeah, but I don't have that kind of dedicated audience. You guys are flaky as hell.
Yeah, that's...
If I could trust you to hang around and just chill, it'd be fine. But I see you guys drop like flies.
That really hurts.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Dang it, Highwing. This is why I don't watch your streams.
The fuck did you call me?
I'm sorry, Ayla. No, wait, who are you again?
I'm Jamie the D. Fuck's sake, man.
Oh, I thought you were Olish. I could have sworn this was in this was using 3D technology.
Oh yeah, right now I've got my headset on. I mean, if you want, we could... Fuck it, let's do cockpit view. Also, now we've got the D-type. So, unlike Target and Sight, we have a massive advantage in firepower here, because we just start with beam weapons. Machine guns don't do a whole lot. Beam guns do a shitload. So, starting off in Xeon is really tough, because they don't get beam guns until you get aquatic units. Which is a ways in.
That sucks.
Yep. That's usually the case with Xeon anyway. They just have inferior mobile suits and inferior pilots because they're inferior humans. This is an awkward mission. Okay.
So, that cockpit view thing, that's where you put on your, like, Oculus Rift and yeah?
Well, my Vive, yes. Now, here's a problem. I am colorblind. It's pretty bad at times. In this game, I can't tell the difference between the orange for enemies and the green for the green for allies and orange for bad guys. So, if you see anything that looks orange, please do say.
I'll be sure to inform you after the 15 seconds of Twitch delay.
Might be enough. Some units are pretty slow. Also, how are you enjoying this cockpit view?
Like, southwest and or something.
Gotcha. Oh, this is horrible. Can I change this? Oh, fuck, I don't think I can.
You could die.
Oh, and I got hit by an explosion. That's the thing in this game. Mobile suit explosions are lethal. They will fuck your world right up.
Yep, enemy to the north.
I got him. As we once again have to defend a useless big tray. Yeah, see, but Blue Destiny and Rise of the Ashes, they were designed for cockpit view. This is just sort of a throwback for that. Unfortunately, they didn't put the full effort in. Apart from making the shield transparent, that's a neat touch.
If only there was a Gundam game for the Vive.
There probably will be. Japan seems to like VR.
No. But first we have to deal with, like, Sakura, Dungeon, VR, whatever.
Woo! It's a really shitty skybox. Fuck, it's a skirt. No! Cockpit mode is terrible.
Yeah. Nice little sword duel you got going on there.
Yep.
I like how it switched out of cockpit view for a moment.
That's because of how the combat, the melee works. It's just, you know, you connected. Here's your combo playing by us. But hey, managed to do it.
Nice.
Also a neat touch in this game, there is damage to your suit. Like, your shield can get destroyed. And then you get a horrible black and charred arm. And Nola's pissed off at us. We didn't do the mission that well. I think we've lost heart points with that. I really hope the stream isn't fucking up, because it's changing its signal a lot.
It looks okay.
Every time in the top left corner I see that the HDMI signal flickers for a second, I'm just hoping it's not going to fuck up the stream. Because, for example, I can't use the Elgato with the PS2 version of Gomon, because it changes resolution completely between being outdoors and indoors. So for that, I need to use my Dazzle. Alright, kill a Gaw in the canyon. And we've got the ground GM. And let's go back to normal view. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So, have you played Gundam Versus yet?
I've looked at it. It's not really the kind of gameplay I'm interested in. Like, I like my Gundam heavy. Ground stomping, you know, that sort of thing. Whereas Gundam Versus is all about the boost. It's all about flying through the air, doing big, flashy, massive combos.
Yeah.
Plus, I like a campaign game. That's not. Still, looks fun. I'm sure a lot of people will have fun with it. And added bonus,
like
it's for a debut for Slave Wraith. They get to show up in it. They're from the Side Stories game. I like the design. It's just a nice customized ground Gundam. Looks cool. Okay, so right now our UI is pretty bare bones. We don't have a lot going on. That'll actually change as the game progresses, as they invent shit for us to use. So let's see. Actually, also, okay, I've got my rear view mirror. I've got my zoom in.
All right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there we go. Checking how to change orders. Ooh. Now you can see why I enjoyed the frame rate of 1 Year War so much. Oh, this gets rough slowdown patches.
Yeah.
That was also made on the cheap. You also see that weapons don't really do as much damage as they should. He took 3 artillery rounds. Didn't die. Beam gun does all the damage.
Alright, so use beam guns.
Yeah, sadly. Everything else is underpowered. There is a slight difference, though, with the ammo. And the beam guns overheat, so you gotta space out your shots, whereas other weapons just have ammo and then a period of cooldown to reload. Also, no, you can't hear it now. This game has pretty good music. Bit of jazz, bit of rock. Pretty decent.
Okay.
God, this horrible disconnect with animation as I slide left and right while walking forwards. What is... Oh, grenades. Okay, Gall's on the way. Something they do give to Xeon, at least. They can block without shields. They're just pretty crappy shields. Fuck, don't explode me. Okay. Calls over there now. One of my dudes is gone. It's fine. Why'd I bother taking his fucking gun out? It's worthless. There's a simple way to destroy a Gaw. Sort of. There we go. Chop chop. Just write it down to my victory results. And yet a D. My mission was to take out the Gaw. My success rate is 40%.
You only take out 40% of the Gaw.
The funny thing is, I'm recalling that might actually be the case. It may have wanted me to smash all the bits of it before killing it.
Obviously.
Because Japanese games can be weird like that. That's the thing, that's the main problem if you're a mecha fan. Mecha games are always hideously flawed in very distinct ways. There is no solidly fucking fantastic mecha game. They all have problems you've just got to live with. Like Armored Core is a game where you need to have hindsight. You need to know what's going to happen in the mission before you can succeed, really. You can't really improvise. Let's see. Let's go back here and see if it'll drum up a bit of progress. You don't really want to do things in one full sweep or else you'll miss out on some of the fun elements of the game. So, we now have gun cannons. They're damn good. So what's your roguelike like?
It's kind of, you have to see it.
Fair enough.
It's not really... It's kind of like an MMO type roguelike. You can succeed by doing a lot of different things.
Fuck you, trees. Stop getting in my way.
Poor trees.
Pretty sure in this game, backshots do way more damage as well. I think they keep that consistent for a lot of the games. But it's hard to tell. At least until we get a special item.
Ah, special items, of course.
Until science is done. You wouldn't think it, it's actually pretty hard to hit these tanks, even with fucking auto-aim. But they're an important part of the mission. This gun cannon is slow as hell. So here's a cool little environmental touch. Beam weapons, of course, overheat. If you're, sort of waist deep in water, you cool down faster.
So, Battletech, got it.
Better than Battletech. Gundam Tech. The rise of a Minovsky particle.
I really want the new Battletech game to be good.
Yeah, I'm not holding out much hope, though. Because as much fun as Shadowrun Turns is, it's low on spectacle. And you kind of want that in a Battletech game, where you have big fucking stompy robots. You want things to pop visually and look cool. But all I'm thinking is you'll have a whole arm full of, pulse lasers. And then you shoot and it'll be just like firing a pistol in Shadowrun Returns. where you get a weak noise, and that's it. And now we meet Annie Bribig, our mechanic. She likes it if we return from missions without being a fucking pile of scrap.
Ah, but I like returning as a pile of scrap.
I mean, for some mobile suits, you leave as one, if you're using Xeon suits. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I feel a bit better about doing this mission now.
Mm-hmm.
This one is to recreate the 8th MS team's final mission. Because that's basically what we're doing. We're recreating a few recognizable missions. I think I'll stick with a Type D, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, one gun cannon. Of course you do, Ick. I live on Earth. Like a proper human being, instead of some subhuman, flighty space nonsense type.
Mm-hmm. Flighty, yeah.
Well, they float a lot.
That's floaty, not flighty. Unless they get wings or something in some weird side story.
Thankfully, no. Well, actually. There is Marion. She's generally depicted with angel wings, despite being a ghost inside a computer chip. Fucking F-Sets at this point ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Sounds like you're having fun.
Too close to an explosion.
Ah, yeah.
Like that will take off about 70% of your health if you're right beside it.
That seems like a bit. I'll try not to explode.
Also, as a way to do massive damage in this one, is to be underneath one of the highway segments when it falls. That will fucking hurt. It's a nice urban map here, though. Lots of cover. I need to get the claw grip on here for all this. It's a bit of a weird mission, this in concept, because what we're doing is using, expensive mobile suits to let a couple of tanks progress. Tanks which have been proven useless time and time again.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Yeah. Except obviously tanks can't do that because they're worthless in this.
Do you ever pilot a tank?
In this game, no. Most games, no. I'm trying to think of one. Apart from a couple of strategy games. Like G-Gen likes to give you those sort of units for a laugh.
Well, you're not gonna play G-Gen, so...
No, I mean, even in 1 Year War, we just got the turret sections, which were fun. So somewhere around here, I think, is Norris. He can be spawned here. That's meant to get you the easy 8 easily. But I don't think I'd have much of a chance against a goof custom like this.
Good old goof customs.
They're pretty tough suits. Come and get me. Okay, his AI is having a day.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Oh, there it is. There's the building.
Hmm.
Maybe it only happens in remix mode. Because what happens is when you beat the normal missions, the game just spawns in more enemies, has more formations and shit, and different objectives for some missions. So like the first one, I'm trying to think now if it's that mission. Yeah. Instead of just being a couple of, instead of a reinforcement being a couple of goofs and Zakus, it brings in some of the aquatic mobile suits, which are much tougher. Which gives you more points, which can lead to an S rank.
Okay.
So the main thing is, don't bother aiming too high at this point. Because you generally won't have enough points to actually do it.
Yeah. Seems like kind of silly that they won't allow you to get a S rank first time if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but, replay value.
Yeah.
Because S ranks unlock all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I will have to do the gun tank challenge at some point. Can a level be beaten with the fucking gun tank? Because that was agony and target in sight.
結構やるじゃない。モビルスーツもパイロットも無傷が一番だね。装甲の表面にちょっとしたコーティングをしてみたんだ。見た目は変わんないけど、少しは頑丈になったかもよ。
She may have improved something. So a couple of times when you reach your threshold with Annie, she'll upgrade your health.
Nice.
Very nice. I mean, a lot of the upgrades are features you'd wish you had at the start, because they just make common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go for it. A strange, shitty mobile armor is floating around here in Canada. Take it out. No removable suit. So, again we go, in the D. At some point I need to get a hold of MS Igloo 2. This fucking shot. What is this from? They have... Target in Sight has, footage of this in motion. I don't know what it's from. I haven't been able to find a video.
That's... Maybe it was made for the game?
It wasn't made for this. Like I'm saying, there was in Target in Sight, which is much later. That's PS3 era. It had that video.
Okay. It's from
Here's the weirder thing. It plays on the dashboard. It doesn't play in the game. Target in Sight has no FMV intro or anything. It's very weird.
It's from Garen's Greed, the intro video, apparently.
Did they use FM? Did they use 3D models? I thought they just used anime clips. Gotta remember to put my shield up. I keep forgetting.
You don't need a shield. They're just dirty Xeon scum.
Technically, yes,
Their
actually.
bullets are inferior.
Because they're just using machine guns, so that doesn't really do any damage.
Yeah, they use inferior bullets and not glorious photons or whatever.
Well, funnily enough, in Fed vs. Xeon, the Federation, the Federation machine guns were superior to the Xeon because they had one simple feature: you could reload at the touch of a button.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Xeon, they had 120 bullets, but once that was out, it took a long time before that gun became viable again.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a design oversight.
That was pretty cool. There was also something they added in extra, like that's in the deluxe version. And there we go. He took a fucking blast, and look at his health. Because the AI isn't smart enough to walk away from an explosion.
Nice.
Although one of the worst examples I ever saw was in Umbrella Chronicles. Did you ever play that?
Nope.
That was meant to be the squad-based Raccoon City fun zombie blasting time. It was really rough. But there is one mission, which is in a burning hospital. They did not program the AI teammates to not step in fire and die.
Oh, Umbrella Chronicles. Yeah, I have heard of that. I in fact have it because I paid $1 for Devil May Cry in the Humble Bundle.
No, that's Umbrella Core, I think. Like, did you pay for it recently?
Okay. Yeah, it's like right now you can get it for $1 along with
different.
two actually.
That's a
good
team
games.
shooter with some incredible sliding and prone crawling animations.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Umbrella Chronicles was from a while. I'm saying it's not Umbrella Chronicles. I'm getting the title fucking wrong. That's my fault. What was it? I'm trying to remember it now. I've got the fucking box, but I can't look down to see it. Operation Raccoon City. That was it.
I've also heard of that.
Yeah, it's really fucking rough. It was a game that was meant to have 2 campaigns. One where you play as Umbrella dudes, one where you play as Navy SEAL types. Except the Navy SEAL types their campaign didn't exist for many, many months, and then became paid DLC. People were not happy with that. That was bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, you paid for the game, now pay for this feature we promised.
Pay for the other half of the game.
Pretty much.
Which is a shame because, turns out, at least some of the Delta Force campaign was actually really cool and used stuff that they should have done in the rest of the game. It even had its own tyrant.
Yeah.
But then it also had segments where they just fucking rushed you with shitloads of Crimson Heads. They're really hard to kill zombies that do shitloads of damage. It's a shame. The game had a lot of promise, you can see that, but it's also just really bad in so many places. Umbrella Core, you might have fun with. Yeah, fighting dudes with guns was really bad in Orc. Oh, I did enough to please Annie. Who, oddly, is the only recurring character out of this lot. All the rest of the characters you don't hear much from. Annie shows up in another game, and then... Oh, actually... shows up in Encounter Space on board... and she also appears in Record of 81. Because she managed to get herself transferred to a Pegasus. And tinker with Gundams.
Yeah. I'd like to see like a sort of campaign-style-y Gundam game.
Well, this. We've got our campaigns, just not much story to it. But then, Everyone knows the story by this point. You're just doing
Yep.
battles in the 1-year war.
ダッシュに成功した我が軍の諜報員とそれの保護
And we're off to the Himalayas
部隊が
to find a random D that got got lost.
医療を考慮して
Also, we've captured a Zaku too. And resprayed it, I think. It's actually hard to tell because the colors are that faded. I think it's still green though. But that's a filthy Zeke suit, so let's move on.
モビルスーツ隊出撃です
I think using it might actually give you a few seconds with the enemy, or they won't shoot at you. Ah, my favorite loading screen in this. You gotta ask yourself the question, what are the guys on the right doing?
遊軍機の発見に全力を注ぎましょう
What is they're gesticulating in aid of?
注意してください
Okay, so let's do a little bit of a
Oh no,
sweep.
there's one guy pushing some push-ups. Yeah, they're obviously supporting him.
I could see that, yeah. It's important to have someone spot you.
But yeah, right now you pay $1 for the new Devil May Cry, some ninja game, and Umbrella Corps, which is
I mean, you say Sun Ninja game, it's the best game in that set. Like, that version of Strider, really cool. It's another one of those streamlined Metroidvanias. Where you get new abilities, but you're using them immediately, and you're just continuing the progress. As opposed to, you know, sort of more exploratory sort of stuff.
yeah.
Plus, you're also a fast as fuck ninja who fights really well.
出機
Alright, where is this guy? I think he's even randomly positioned a few times.
Don't you have like thermal vision or something?
Nope, I have nothing right now. I can get a radar upgrade, but it just hasn't happened yet. But no, thermal stuff and all that there, that's actually in Zeonic Front. You have several types of radar you can swap between.
動きを感知
Ah, I think I found him. Yep, good.
接触してください
He's
Right,
outside
shoot
the
him.
map slightly.
What? That's cheating.
Yeah, it is cheating. Something the Gundam games love to do.
諜報部員はここに確保しているがかろうじて残ったのはこの一機だけだ
Now to try and keep him alive until we run out of bad guys.
了解隊長戦闘エリア離脱まで護衛してください
I don't know who it is we're actually saving. Stay away from the explosion.
敵の増援を確認気をつけて
You guys able to hear us well enough? Because I know this game gets loud as fuck thanks to the boosters. Igmir, I am. This is a D, this is a cold district. Check it, he's in the same thing. Where? Okay, behind me. Can't wait for fucking long-range radar. Now here's a problem. If they die mid-combo, they're gonna explode in your face a lot quicker. Thankfully, so long as you bring your shield up and boost it directly away, you can avoid any damage.
I'm back. What I miss?
Just some fun Gundaming.
I've only been gone for like 10 minutes.
Shit. It's good times. Wears out the fun though, because I'm having to use the PS2 D-pad for moving around. It's a bit spongy. And I'm very old because this is a very old controller. There we go. Mission success. Fuck, I'm good at this game. Nah, it's all easy at this point, sadly. It will start really fucking me up later. Also, I can't... If you're wondering, I can't really get much use out of the teammates. I have a couple of commands. I can tell them to go away, stay close, or go away, forward.
What way is considered forward?
Just where I'm facing. Also, hurrah, an S rank.
Hurrah!
Nice. What did you unlock?
We'll find out. First, they've got to talk to me about it. I haven't even acquired the third girl yet. This is terrible. My harem is uneven.
Please, no.
It's a weird thing they put in, but it's minimal enough. It's just do well in a mission and all the girls will like you. And then you get upgrades. There we go. That's a good one. I can now see enemy health bars.
Oh, nice.
スラスター周りをちょっといじってみたんだ。旧式でも少しはマシになってるはずだよ。それでは出撃ミッションを選んでください。
And they really point out that you got an S rank. Oof, next would be Jaburo.
Jaburo.
That could be rough. Let's see what we've got. We may have been given a new mobile suit. It's hard to tell in their dialogue.
ついに地球連邦軍総司令本部ジャブローの位置がミッション内容を考慮して登場するモビル
Nope, we have nothing new. Balls.
モビルスーツ隊出撃です。
Just nothing but these big ass D's.
You really seem to like the D's.
They're, well, in all seriousness, they are a good mobile suit. Well, fuck, that's a loud phone. Back in a jiffy.
What is a jiffy?
敵部隊接近中。地下施設への入り口を守りつつ迎撃してください。
ジオンのやつら、連邦のモビルスーツ乗り全部が素人だなんて思うなよ。
ラリー少尉、こういう時こそ焦りは禁物ですよ。
Ah, that was a pain. And I'm back. Alright. Oh, they all fuck off?
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Bark.
So we gotta protect the entrance to the Jiburo. Which is very... Oh, Jesus, I can't make... Can someone confirm, are all these dots in the screen green? With a couple of yellows? I think I can see two... I think I see one orange and one red up at the top.
Yeah, it's mainly north is all the things.
Okay.
Hey yo.
Hello.
Welcome to Nerd Town.
Excellent.
Gundam crew represent.
Gundam.
Ah, fuck.
Dumbo.
We need Yingmir for the Gundam crew.
Well, he's working.
Worked.
I don't believe him. He doesn't work.
Oh, I mean, he didn't used to, but then they actually put him in the daytime. With witnesses, now he has to work. And yeah, just look at that beam gun shred this fucking Gaw. Still dropped a mobile suit, though. Bastard.
Keen wants to be in Gundam crew too.
Well, you were, weren't you? Fuck.
Uh-oh.
So, better not be any fuckers down south. Son of a bitch. Cut that shit out.
Oh yeah. Remember in Crossfire when you could use both beam sabers of the ground Gundam?
Yep. My favorite feature of that suit.
That was pretty good. And the fact that they actually did show that was great. And that you weren't locked out if you lost one.
Mind you, the zombie GM still won bidet in the end.
The Kickmaster.
Alright, fuck, I cannot make out these colors. Alright, that looks like an interloper.
You have a problem with the color green?
With several things.
Mm.
Fuck you, I'm a master duelist. I have a program sequence that wins the day for me.
So, why did you face Zaku FZ last mission?
Don't know, they shouldn't have been showing up. But, you know, for variety's sake.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if they had been F2s, but FZs? This seems a little bit early. And they even had the stall helm.
Yep.
Going full on Nazi.
Ah, everything's overheated. I need better guns.
You cool off faster in the water?
Yep.
Awesome.
Fuck! Fucker blew up right in my face.
Ah, fuck.
Pretty sure we told you not to do that.
But he didn't lose any HP.
Yeah, because I brought my shield up in time. But that did wreck the shield. Probably won't be able to take many hits with it.
Hmm.
That hurt, though.
Where is the shield, the HP and...
It doesn't have it listed.
Ah.
But don't worry, you can see when it's wrecked, because it will be wrecked visibly.
Hmm. Yeah. I have a soft spot for the First War.
The 1 Year War is the best. They were a lot more innovative.
Mm.
You get lots of cool, weird suits. That's something I'm noticing in Genesis. There's not a lot after the 1 Year War that's cool.
Yeah, too many goddamn new types.
Too many suits that are just about beam spam and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a good example is the GM Striker in the 1 Year War. Oh, Annie's a little bit put off by all the damage. But yeah, the GM Striker in the 1 Year War, it has this cool jacket armor. You know, it looks nice. Ben's there's the GM2 called the Semi-Striker, which is just a GM2 with a javelin. That's it. Nothing else done to it. Really lousy. Ah, now I have long-range radar.
The Kapu, or Capu, whatever you pronounce it.
The Kapu.
And we finally meet the third of the harem.
Nice.
Oh wait, the Kapu, that's the Turn A Gundam version. The Capu.
However, I don't remember her name.
Blonde woman.
Yeah, Blondie.
Of course, her real name is Clint Eastwood.
Also, Jigmer, the funniest thing about that is they didn't even realize it. The Capu was a aquatic unit until like way later in that.
Well, no, and then there's also the gag of the Jornans. This one looks different. It's obviously a commander type. No, it's the old flimsy type. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
Can't
I
do this.
don't
Can't really do this mission with these. Gotta defend the door of Jaburo. Excellent.
I don't remember. Oh, sorry, I keep repeating.
Yeah, just spit it out.
I'm trying to remember. Did they ever use the beam cannons on the Capos in the Turn A Gundam series?
I watched maybe 4 episodes of Turn A, so I didn't get to that point.
Ooh, ground Gundams.
God, they look
I'll
great.
be back in 10.
Tasty.
The weapon rack, the people adjusting it, the light up eyes, it's all golden. If only I could get rid of this whole UI and just give this, it'd be nice. But it's not to be.
That's actually pretty hilarious that they never used the beam cannons, even though that was the most powerful weapon it had.
Well, they might have been busted.
It's possible. Is that a Sniper Custom or a Sniper Custom 2 that was in the loading screen?
Was what, sorry?
I think it was a Sniper Custom 2 in that loading screen.
Oh, I didn't notice. I was busy grabbing that image.
Ah. Well, it isn't too far off, considering the Aqua. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the Zaku was the predecessor to the Akai.
Whoa! They're using terrain to their advantage.
As long as it doesn't turn into the fucking bear guy, I'm okay with it.
gotta get used to pacing my shots a bit better. This is a bad time to overheat. So yeah, while this game is a bit easier, you can see I'm still taking huge amounts of damage for just a few hits. It's still very easy to die in this game.
And they reduced durability a bit compared to the gun.
Well, now I'm talking about stuff like Target Inside and Record of 81, which is what this game is sort of the granddaddy of.
Yeah.
Where you're Grunt Squad, doing Grunt Squad things.
The best kind.
Yep.
And no new type bullshit. Just you, another suit versus another suit.
Well, usually they have a number advantage. And there's a little bit of new type bullshit, but it's side story.
Yeah.
The Blue Destiny is in this game.
Is it?
Unfortunately, only the first one, which has the worst paint scheme.
Aww.
It's just blue.
Blue. Let's see, the Blue Destiny 1 was the normal ground GM, right? And then the Blue Destiny 2 was a ground
The 2 and 3 were
Gundam?
based on Gundams, yeah.
Okay.
The only downside with the ground Gundam here is it doesn't have Vulcans. So you get no chip
Vulcans.
damage. It should have Vulcans, it does, but instead it's just got its stun attack in this, for simplicity's sake.
Ah. Yeah, I
Just
guess
all
they
good.
could only have that amount of weapons.
Yep. It's got a shitload more boost than the other ones, though. And it's basically what we'll be using up until we get the bonus suits. This is the pinnacle. We've already reached all the suits. Or no, actually, correction. There is a couple of GMs, but they're still not as good as this. This
Well,
is a
yeah,
slug of
this
a
is.
suit.
Yeah, well, this is a Gundam type, so yeah.
Yeah, but it's also generally seen as a piece of junk compared to what came later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we will be getting the sniper too. They're still coming.
So let's see. There's three major systems, right? There's the Exam, there's Hades, and there's Alice, right?
They're all, well, Hades and Exam are the same thing. Just Hades doesn't have a ghost in it.
Goes in the shell.
But it's basically Exam system 2. Alice is different. Alice is a full-on AI,
Oh yeah.
and they keep her secret. Because, you know, it's a really bad thing to think about. Hey, what if these mobile suits start piloting themselves?
Yeah, it's kind of bad considering how powerful the Sentinel is supposed to be.
It's almost like that was a plot thread in Gundam Wing.
So have you played Super Robot Wars V?
Yes. Have you?
Oh yeah, right. Ugh, I forgot you owned it. Fuck.
Owned it
I'm a
and
bit
streamed it.
tired. Yeah, I'm a bit tired, so I can't remember right.
I am the man you come to if you want to know about Super Robot Wars. At least in our grip.
Super Robot Wars.
And the ground Gundam looks slick as fuck in this.
slicker than it does in Target in Sight.
Well, it's dusty and target in sight.
Also, you can blow up components. Yeah.
Suppose I will have to get back to that for a Xeon campaign. Ugh. It's not a fun campaign because you lack so many bullets.
Yeah.
You've only got bullets in your gun, not in your head. That's terrible. You
I
need bullets
guess-
in your head.
Yeah. A lot of people I saw well, the only people I saw playing that basically they used only the Golf Custom because it's got more ammo than all the other things.
Yep, it's got a lot of bullets.
Yeah, first it's got the Gatling shield bullets, and then it's got the hand bullets in the triple machine gun.
The March of Progress.
現在地球上のミリタリーバランスは完全に連邦軍側に傾いています。
So, with Jaburo safely defended, Xeon are on the run. They're trying to get the fuck back into space.
を待つべく
They've lost their mining base.
入っているようです。
The Earth Federation now has its gyms in force. They can't really hold Earth anymore.
力多くの残党部隊
Nope, and now we're just chasing their asses back to wherever hole they came from.
はないのか。物資は屋外に仮設された偽装テント
So in this case, this mission is destroy our supplies and the Gallop.
でギャロップ内に
In Africa.
ミッション内容を考慮して
Oh, here we go. The GM Sniper Custom 2. That's
Oh,
why I
I-
don't... Now I remember why I don't use it. It's only got the option for its long beam gun.
Oh.
This isn't a White Dingo model.
Ew. I'm guessing that when you try to use the long range beam gun, you can't stand. You have to stand still.
No, it's just that it's not that much of a damage improvement, and it can only have a couple of shots.
It's a nice looking suit, at least.
It is. Oh, that fucking sniper shield. I will get that someday in battle in Record of 81. I've done that mission so many fucking times and still not gotten it. Doo-ba-doo. I forgot the best method of dealing with tanks.
Oh, landing on them? Ah! Suck it! I have iron feet.
Woo.
Hey, a trumpet. So, are your AI buddies actually competent in this one?
No. No, they're terrible.
Ah. God damn it, AI.
But there's something else for the bad guys to shoot. That's their main job.
I guess the only problem is that they actually try to walk into the enemies blowing up, which is bad.
Yeah, here we go.
Considering they explode.
Oh, hey! Zebra. Or wild horses, at least. That's cool. I don't think I ever noticed that.
Also, you can't step over them. That's good.
Of course, some supplies.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Tanks might take a pot shot at you. You stand in front of them. As opposed to the correct position of standing atop them. What happened to our supply camp? I don't know, sir. All we found were these giant boot prints. Oh! Gotta check him out. So... a little Xeon Jeep. And also the little Xeon hovercraft things.
Ah! So tiny.
They're weird-ass little twin-engined hover bikes.
Oh yeah, that Rambaral and his buddies used.
Yep. This is a very Rambaral themed mission with the Gollop and all.
It's almost like a homage.
Yeah, that's basically what this game is. By avoiding context, they can just fuck about and have fun.
Have you? You have never tried any of the Gurren's Greed games, have you?
I've watched one of them, that's about it. I haven't played any of them, because those menus look intimidating. I play a lot of Japanese-only
they're
games,
annoying.
but that's a lot of menus, with not much image feedback. Alright, gotta fulfill the rest of the mission. Gotta take out their hover bikes.
Gotta squish them.
Chest bump.
Just blast them out of the sky.
So there's just one dude left.
Yeah. Well, if the trouble with playing Gurren's Greed is the menus and stuff, there is a small thing on the wiki for it.
Yeah, that'll be great for the stream. Hang on. Okay, next menu, hang on. Okay, I'm okay going in the menu during loading screens and all, but there's a lot of menus in Gurren's Greed. And again, not visually interesting.
Well, it actually, you kind of go through them pretty quickly between turns. Unless it's something you have to do constantly. Like move people.
Yeah, the battle screen seems a little iffy. I grasp the mechanics of it pretty easily, though. Keep your supply chains up. Ignore saberfish because they can't attack the ground targets. But then there's the question. I'd have to win as a Federation. That would be a tough campaign.
Yeah, the
And I probably wouldn't have as much what-if stuff as the Xeon faction. Because, of course, they're losers, so the what-if is the great question of, what if they won? What if they weren't total fuck-ups like all Space Noids?
Well, actually, there's some interesting things about that. If you actually manage to win early, like in 28 turns or something, you can get the Cubile as the Federation. And you get it in the beginning of the post-Xeonic War.
A well-done mission there. Sniper 2 wasn't as bad as I remember. I could have sworn that rifle was more of a hindrance. But that's maybe whenever I had all the units, because it doesn't stand up to a Gundam beam rifle.
Maybe you were more... maybe it was also the shittier ones from the other games you played, where you had to use crouch to fire.
R2L2X, what does that do?
あなたの昇進が決まりました。
おめでとう。
I think you'll find I mean the war where the Earth Federation protected all humanity against the colony-destroying space noids of Xeon.
I remember there being a lot of mobile suits in that game. You get all of the suits ever, including many prototypes and stuff that you barely even saw. Though no Zanny. The Zanny wasn't out by that time.
Yeah, like I was saying, I was thinking that it's more of a modern suit.
であるカリフォルニアベース奪還作戦への参加命令が下りました。
I just wish G Genesis gave our squad a little bit of context. That would have been nice.
を制圧します。
Time traveling from a parallel dimension, maybe?
I mean, they just give no context.
打ち上げ体制に
Well,
I'm sticking with the
suits
idea in
you-
head, but we show up in just weird prototype and side story suits. We're a continuation of some stories that ended.
こちらの重要物資が積載されている可能性があります。
simulations.
今回のミッションは
So let's
こ
see.
の打ち上げ阻止が第一目標です。
I think what's telling me here is to destroy all the turrets.
目的ですので
Oh, no, it's telling me to kill the fucking Zanzibar.
期
Okay.
待してください。
Hmm.
ミッション内容を
And it's just showing you where the turrets are.
Yep.
ください。
Alright, the sniper did me well.
出撃です。
Let's take it out again.
どうかご無事で。
I think it's funny that you get to play around with the Zakutu J too. Although it's quite inadequate.
Well, yes.
I
I mean,
mean-
the Federation couldn't really improve. It's just too crap. It's just too terrible of a Space Noid design.
I mean, if you only have a tank, it's a good upgrade.
I mean, when you look inside, you just see the space hamster running around in a wheel.
ありません。
That's not going to fuel a beam rifle.
ブリッジを破壊してください。
It lives on tin cards.
Okay. Now I have
Damn,
no
that
idea
suit
what...
can fly.
Yep. Okay, so I was trying out the button combo I showed. I don't know it. Didn't really do anything.
The R2L2X.
Maybe it powers that up. Okay, maybe it powers up my heavy. Yeah, because it seemed to use up all of my boost as well.
All right. This is still happening. Good.
Smash! Ah, for fuck's sake.
作戦行動には支障なしです。
Getting hung up on shit.
What if I can find a list of all the damn suits in that game?
Oh, that
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hurt. That was a Panzerfaust right in the face. I landed that Magellan and destroyed his turret. Rifle still cooling down. Okay, now I remember why it's a detriment. It takes fucking ages to cool down. Longer than a rifle.
Fucking rip that Magellan.
Not gonna get a good rating for this mission, but I'll still do it. The Federation also won because Xeon were too busy making various super weapons instead of focusing.
Hmm.
You know, in an analog to the Nazi stuff. Where they had a lot of interdepartment struggles and stuff about what should we make next? Oh well. He's in charge of Luftwaffe, so he gets to decide. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let's Come on, cool me down. Aw, fuck. Blasted in the side. Must have been from a turret. Nope. Got hit by a high gog. You motherfucker.
Hi, God.
Oh well.
時間があまりありません。ザンジバルに直行し、
Alright, let's do this properly now, without bothering with that L2R2X shit.
ラリー少尉、こういう時こそ焦りは
Ooh, yeah, I remember now. In the PS2 version, well, in the old one too, there's a database. When you save, you copy all the data of the suits and stuff you've unlocked in the game. So you can see the data on them.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
standard.
not the stats, but you can see the
Yeah, the
all
info on them, the history.
You can see model and stuff. Yeah. Like the one with the railgun and the one with the rail driver plasma rifle or something.
作戦行為には支障なしです。
Fuck! Fuck, his cheap shotting really hurt me.
期待しましょう。
I remember hearing some people who play this game, the old version, they actually won the space game by just spamming balls.
Yeah. Long range
All
firepower.
balls,
Really cheap.
all balls, all day.
日式、日式大破。パイロットは無事だよ。
Considering you don't have to worry about, you know, a supply of actual living humans. That takes out the issue with the balls.
And also it's mostly because most of the Xeon suits don't have range.
In fact, I know that's one of the most annoying situations in Xeon is because in all the game everyone's sort of very specifically set up for a certain terrain. If you go on an early Xeon mission with a submarine, you can't win that map because you got nothing that can actually hurt the submarine.
I forgot that. They had they put in the giant fucking beam cannon carrier for the armored full armor Gundam.
Oh man, these little Xeon dudes are trying to shoot me.
Good luck with that.
First things first. Hi, Gog.
Hi, Mog.
It's actually a really hard unit to win as because it's so fucking broad. When you dodge, you're gonna get hit most of the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot entirely about that. In Gears Greed, you actually get access to Zaku to sea with nuclear rocket launchers.
Yeah. Part of what resulted in the Antarctic Treaty.
Yeah.
We decided, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's not put ourselves back in the Stone Age. Especially
Yeah,
for
but
you
that-
space freaks, that might be tough for you.
Except this one, they actually in Gears Greed they unlock once you're attacking Luna 2,
まだ健在です。
so you can start just blowing shit up.
彼の発信は食い止めました。
Of course, you have like a alignment bar or something, and that
Yeah.
one just plummets like a rock.
お疲れ様でした。
Are you for horrible Nazi order, or are you for horrible Nazi chaos?
Yeah. Basically.
作戦成功です。
Whereas in the Federation, it's a measure of, are you getting stuff done, or are you doing all you can to get stuff done, you hero?
お疲れさん。
Alternatively, bow down, peasant.
全ては任せといて。
お疲れ様。この調子で頑張ってね。
Anyone else still there?
新たなモビルスーツが配備されました。
Oh, Flamester bowed out silently.
有効に活用してください。
上層部から特殊
Well, I seem to be getting new stuff. Excellent.
危険だけど名を上げるチャンスかもね。
あなたの腕ならガンダムの性能を十分引き
Also, I now have the Gundam. Fuck yeah.
Oh, nice.
君のおかげで MS の運用
Hello.
Oh, that's right, I beat the game. That was the last mission.
できた礼を言う
Thanks for the surprise, Gundam.
では
Luckily, there are missions after this. Little what ifs. But yeah, that was the final mission. Because that's what happens when a game has no real context to it.
Yeah.
Which is also, it's very strange because you don't even go up against the Xeon squad that you can play in this game.
I wonder if this is supposed to be like a simulation or something.
Sort of, it's just a little goof about of, hey, use these grunt suits, have fun. Do some cool stuff. Kind of spoils what suits we'll be getting here as you see the pilots listed.
Yeah. I have both Giron's Greed versions for PlayStation 1 and the PS2 one. And also I've tried out the PSP one, but it seems to be pretty bad.
I've heard the PSP, well, one of the PSP ones is the best one. I think it's called V.
No, that's the it's the PSP version of the PS2 game.
Yeah.
That one is good, yeah. The other one, which is more strategic, you can say, is
welcome back,
less
Flamester.
fun. Oh, hey,
Huh. Hey, I'm back again.
Just in time for the credits, because we beat the game.
That was pretty short.
Yep, but then it's not actually the end.
What?
Yeah,
of course
it's-
not.
We have missions after this, and we also have unlocked if mode, which means there's more enemies and missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you can get the S ranks. Yeah.
And generally just have fun with your mobile suits. Now the downside with these hero suits is you can't equip your full team with them. You only get one of each. So while I have a Gundam, I cannot have a squad of 3 Gundams.
That's a bit disappointing.
That's an odd bit of staff to be on. Hey, you're one of the in-betweeners. And the in-between checker. To keep track of the in-betweeners. Well, yeah, that last mission is a real whimper of just, stop the Zanzibar from getting into space. Woo! The Xeon campaign is just the same, except, stop letting the Federation stop the Zanzibar from getting into space.
Yeah.
I'd say protect it, but you can't really do that. You just have to blow up the Federation quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Directed by Bones.
Them bones.
So, do you speak Japanese fluently now?
Not fluently. But I can order a cat girl at any kind of bar. So I've got that going for me.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm not sure if that's good, though.
And then some little bit talking about, oh, war is terrible. But hey, if mode. What if we'd had more enemies in those levels? What if you'd done more stuff?
What if we had igloo stuff?
That'd be nice, but I don't think Igloo existed at this point.
Does in this Gears Greed.
Yeah, but Gears Creed tries to include everything.
It even has the Zagok, the drop pod version with the huge fucking satellite beam.
Yeah. That's in G-Genesis. It's trash.
Yeah, it's got a map attack in this one.
Alright, let's get back to our team. Let's get back to our squad.
出撃ミッションを選んでください。
Let's see, what was that thing with that Amuro fought that looked like a silly monster?
That'd be the
The
Zach
one that had like, yeah, the one with scythe arm.
止めてください。
It's time to stride out in the Gundam. Let's go, full V team.
It's a Gundam.
Not as many panel lines as in 1 Year War.
And this was a
Here's
was
the
it a
Xeon
later
version
game?
of that
or-
fun loading screen.
What the fuck? Good God, fine guy.
戦闘エリアに入りました。十分注意してください。
And now I've got my Hyper Hammer.
Alright, yeah.
And yeah, slight performance upgrade using the Gundam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can fly quite a bit.
Yeah, go through the whole fucking level.
Mm-hmm. Well, just hit things with your ball and chain.
Hit it with your ball. Your rocket-powered balls.
気をつけて。
Alright, that's all been standard mission stuff. Wait, the enemies have spawned in a different area.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. In Gihren's Greed, you can actually take apart units, some units, like the Magella tank. You can make it pop off its.
Yeah, I know there's an
light
exploit for
mode.
that as well.
Yeah.
If you fix them up, you can fix the bottom and the top to get 2 tanks out of it.
Yep.
At reduced
To get
cost.
more. Yeah, because you want the Magella turret is actually one of the better early game anti-range units because it's got 2 range and it's super cheap.
What's this? More bad guys have spawned. That's strange. The mission's meant to be over. My god. Bad guys.
That guy.
notice, but getting hit. Why have I lost so much health?
Seems like the machine guns really do a lot of damage.
Guess just I keep on forgetting to put the shield up. Because I played a full Gundam game without a fucking shield button.
I forgot about this. They have all the G, the flight mode and G bow and all that stuff. And they have the silliest form of the Gundam, which is just the Gundam's upper torso on the flight mode thingy. Looks ridiculous.
And now even more enemies. Ah, maybe it's because I haven't got the other health upgrade. Like, there's still a lot of stuff I haven't gotten yet. Cause, finish the game in one go. Bonk. Hyper Hammer was probably at its best in Federation versus Xeon, though. That was great. It would just one-shot most Zaku's.
Awesome.
And then they even made a game all about it. SD Gundam Scat Hammer. Where you use your Wiimote to spin the hammer.
That sounds great.
Hey, and that's
And
right.
silly.
Despite having 42% health. Just because there were more dudes to kill, and therefore more points.
Yeah.
お疲れさん。この程度の損傷なら軽いもんだよ。ま、整備は任せといて。
すごいわね。指令も私も話
Yeah, macking on these women expertly.
考えなくちゃね。
Yeah, nice.
Matt Healy, more like Matt Hot Stuff.
作戦から敵からロックオンされた時にインジケーター上でお知らせします。
You got that booty.
And now the odd upgrade, I'm now told, when they lock onto me. Okay. There's no homing missiles or anything,
要請が来ているわ。
but at least tells you if there's a dude behind you, keeping an eye on you.
すごい戦果を上げているようですね。
Better than nothing, I guess.
パイロットです。
And Amuro called us an ace pilot. Unfortunately, he didn't bring a second Gundam.
Should have brought the full armor.
I'd like the full armor to be in more games. Because what it is, it's a Gundam, but it's not Amuro's Gundam. It's something else you can play around with.
Amuro is now part of the harem.
I'm getting them hot under the collar.
ミッション内容を考慮して登場するモビルスーツを決めてください。
Alright, let's go back. Suppose I need to show off why you never picked... Yeah, fuck it.
モビルスーツ隊出撃です。
Let's see if this is one of the Gundam games where a bazooka is good. It's not.
Yeah, very few games with Gundams and bazookas are good.
That's a sad fact.
It's just the fact that it's an inferior weapon in times of beams.
The simple fact is there's major problems with it. The simple fact is no blast radius for an explosive. That's a problem.
この基地には
Yeah.
かなりの戦力
It's
And the
supposed to be
projectile
like
is too
what?
slow most of the time.
What size are they supposed to be? Like 280 or something?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter much. It's using fictional sizes.
Yeah, true.
Fiction.
And also in this game, fuck all for damage. I mean, this is the Gundam Bazooka by the Gundam, for Gundam. Voted in by Gundam. And it takes quite a few
Barely
hits.
anything else.
Yeah.
Cripes, this is a bad can. I mean, rocket launcher.
Full magazine, basically.
Beat a single fucking Trophon.
Well, a Tropan does have huge armor. Let's see how it fares on a Zaku. It's still looking at about 4 hits.
Bah.
As long as he doesn't block, that is.
Terrible!
Yep, just trash.
Garbage. Throw it away.
Fuck. Oh.
There's never been a single mobile suit game which the rocket launch was actually useful, was it?
Yeah. Gundam Breaker. They had really good skills. Destroyed guys in groups.
Oh, right.
Wrecker of 81, they'd be okay if they had more ammo. But as it is, they have less ammo than beam guns and don't do as much damage.
They're also, what I think about, they're also pretty decent in Duran's Greed.
Yeah, but that's a
Since
strategy
they
game, that's different.
Yeah. Yeah, they fulfill a different role because you can switch between machine guns and rocket launchers. And
They're
some
also
suits.
meant to be good in Zeonic Front, but again, that's a strategy game, so I rate that differently. Because that's you know, just cycling your numbers differently as opposed to actual usage. By the way, the Ifrit exam is here.
Oh my!
Because this mission is the Blue Destiny plot.
Oh!
How exam works in this game? You lose your health, and then it triggers. It's basically your critical mode. Once you're almost dead, you get exam mode, which gives you shitloads more vernier and some increased damage in close combat. Downside, you're at about 10% health for the rest of the mission.
That sounds completely pointless.
Well, the vernier boost is actually massive. You can really fucking sail around.
Oh, damn.
You can go full Bernie, in fact.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I really like the Zeonic Front theme song.
You know, I've heard it plenty because that's kind of where we are in G-Genesis right now. I don't remember it offhand. It's just a shame they're complete trash in their missions. It's to be expected of Xeon, but you know, it's a pain. Oh, fuck. Bazooka dueling. Not worth it. Fuck! That's it, keep trying to run away.
If anyone was wondering which theme I was talking about, I put it in the chat.
Fucking Bazooka can't even take out a Magella entirely.
Note, I don't remember if this is the same theme that was in SD Gundam, or if this is another song, or I don't remember the music in that one.
Just the attrition is wearing me down. So many fuckers hitting me in the back.
It doesn't help that the shitty bazooka is crap.
Yeah. Ah, stop fucking plinking me.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not much in a health bar.
You're about as armored as tinfoil right now.
I feel like a Zaku.
You're less than a Zaku.
Reload faster. So shit, I better finish the stream up soon. I need to order food.
Yeah, I need to eat a sandwich or something.
Whew, there we go. I was thinking of a Chinese. I haven't had that. I haven't had a good one in a while. It's nice ribs.
There's no good Chinese food or anything like that in this town, sadly.
I didn't say it's good, I just said it's okay.
Ooh, this is some nice electrical effects.
Yeah, I'm powering up.
This is not even my final form.
Man, I haven't even gotten any of the successful love scenes. This is terrible. Obviously this run is quite unfinished, but I need to break the stream because they're going to stop delivering at half 10. So I need to get food now.
Food.
But I'll pick this up soon.
Oh, right. Yeah. when you power up, you gain a big yellow hair, and then you turn into the Alex.
Well, you turn gold. We've seen that in Gundam.
Makes sense.
Oh, you turn into the God Gundam.
Oh, man. So yeah, these next missions. 8th MS team fighting the Absolus in Asia. North Pole Base fighting the Cyclops team. And many others. And then Torrington Base fighting off Gato and his friends. I seem to remember a couple of Zamels in that mission, so it's a fucking nightmare. Anyway, I'll get back to that some other time. But for now, I'm going to rush off, order food, and then, I don't know, sit around and kill time until it arrives. Cheers for showing up. This was a good time for Gundam Crew.